Let's talk about one of the many inspections that may be required when you purchase a house. Now, I am a lender, but keep in mind, not all inspections are necessarily required by the lender. So when you first get into your purchase on your home contract, most likely your realtor is going to want you to have a home inspection. And the home inspection is not something that the lender requires. The home inspection is for yourself as a buyer to review with your realtor and look at the items that may be listed. Now, if you're buying a brand new house, of course, you don't need a home inspection. Everything's going to be brand new. But if you buy an older home or a home that's a couple years old, there's going to be some tiny little things that might come up. Let's say some faceplates are missing, minor things. So those aren't things that the appraiser is necessarily going to call out. But the home inspection is there for yourself as a buyer so that you can determine, what are the items in the home that may need to be repaired. If there are big items such as health and safety issue, maybe a water leak, some cracks in the pavement, well, those are other items that may need to be addressed. But let me tell you how that works. So the home inspection never goes to the lender. We don't ever want a copy of it. It doesn't do anything for us. What happens is once you go into the contract and get started, the lender is going to order an appraisal to determine the value of the property. Hopefully it's going to value to the purchase price. And that's another story, is the appraisal is for the lender to make sure that the home that you're buying at that price is supported by the comparables in the neighborhood. Okay, back to the home inspection. So when the appraisal comes in and there are not any conditions whatsoever, then the lender is not going to require any conditions. The only time that the lender may is if in the photos there are items that possibly the appraiser didn't need to make a note of, but the underwriter is a little curious. So those things may come up. Let's say there's some dry rot on the eaves and it's showing in the pictures, yet the appraisal came back as is and no conditions. That may be an arena where something might come up, but for the most part, if the appraisal comes back without any conditions required, then you're good to go and nothing needs to be repaired. So if you're a buyer and you're working with a realtor and you get the home inspection and there are certain items on there that they're kind of bothersome to you, you would like to have them repaired. It's not necessary for the loan because it wasn't called out on the appraisal, but those are things that you're going to speak with your realtor about. And if you really, really want them done, that's something that's going to be negotiated with the other realtor representing the seller. So that's the home inspection. My next video will be on pest inspection, roof inspection, what loan program needs what. But for now, the home inspection is not required for the lender.